Welcome to Ethanol Producer Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jill Nelson. Mark your calendar now for the 36th Annual International Fuel Ethanol Workshop and Expo, taking place in Minneapolis, Minnesota, June 15th through the 17th, 2020. The FEW is the world's largest ethanol event and is truly where producers meet. Visit fuelethanolworkshop.com to learn more. The U.S. EPA held a hearing July 31st in Michigan to gather public input on its proposed rule to set 2020 renewable volume obligations and the 2021 RVO for biomass-based diesel under the Renewable Fuel Standard. Representatives from a wide range of biofuel groups testified at the event, including representatives from the Renewable Fuels Association, Growth Energy, and the American Coalition for Ethanol. Those representing the ethanol industry largely focused on the impact small refinery exemptions are having on biofuel producers, urging the EPA to take action to reallocate those volumes. An agriculture and biofuels coalition petitioned the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit July 30th to lift a stay it placed on a joint petition filed in 2018, asking the court to protect the renewable fuels industry from undue harm caused by the U.S. EPA by requiring the agency to account for retroactive small refinery exemptions in its annual Renewable Fuel Standard rulemakings. The coalition, which consists of the Renewable Fuels Association, American Coalition for Ethanol, Biotechnology Innovation Organization, Growth Energy, National Biodiesel Board, National Corn Growers Association, and the National Farmers Union, first filed the lawsuit on June 4, 2018. The petition asked the EPA to revise its RFS regulations for setting annual percentage standards for renewable fuel to account for SREs the agency issues retroactively. Senators Pat Toomey and Dianne Feinstein introduced a bill July 25th that aims to prevent corn ethanol from participating in the Renewable Fuel Standard. The senators, who are joined by Senator Susan Collins, claim the RFS forces American motorists to buy corn ethanol, drives up the price of gas and food, damages engines, and harms the environment. Those claims have been repeatedly debunked by the ethanol industry. The Renewable Fuel Association called the bill ill-conceived legislation that will prop up big oil. Jeff Cooper, president and CEO of the RFA, suggested the senators are confused about the RFS. There is no corn ethanol mandate under the program, and there never has been, he said. Yet the senators are again seeking to bolster the fossil fuels industry by trying to kill one of the most successful environmental and climate policies ever enacted by Congress. We are confident that, as within the past attempts, this legislation will go nowhere. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more of the ethanol industry's top stories.